Hello friend. Join me as we break down replacing the negatives in your life with positives. If you want to move your life ahead, you should replace the negatives in your life with positives. This article will show you how to take the negative influences in your life away and replace them with positives, so you will have increases in morale and productivity. Focus on the positive for success and peak performance. Most of us are not aware of the amount of negative influences in our lives. We are bombarded with negative messages from the media, the people around us, and most damaging of all, ourselves. The first step in the process of replacing negatives with positives in your life is to make a decision to start looking for the negative messages and ways to replace them with positives. Decide that you will focus on the positive in this world. Begin to drastically cut down on the amount of news you take in. Most people start their day with the news. And of course, most of the news is bad news, fires, floods, etc. Then it is on to traffic and weather, which also stresses the negatives. So by the time you have finished your coffee, you have had enough bad news to last a week. Does all this bad news make you want to throw open the door and greet the new days? Not quite the opposite. And how about the way we end the day? Many of us watch the news before going to bed and get a big dose of negative information just before trying to go to sleep. Is it any wonder so many people have trouble sleeping? The mood we are in before we go to sleep carries over to the next morning, so you are setting yourself up for starting the next day in a bad mood. Odds are you don't need all that negative information you are taking in from the news, and you will function just fine without it. Replace the news you were taking in with such things as motivational tapes, uplifting music, and sites such as happynews.com that stress good news. Also, reading empowering books helps a great deal. Books can be a fantastic way to recharge your life. Look for success stories, biographies of successful people, etc., and see what works for you. You will begin to feel better right away. Your next step is to limit the amount of TV you watch. A recent study showed that 78% of the people watching TV are not interested in the program they are watching at any given time. So watching TV is probably making you bored at best, and taking you away from activities that would be more fun. Prime time is the period when most people are watching TV. You can make it your prime time by turning off the TV and using that time to move your life ahead. Next, you need to limit your exposure to negative people. Most people don't realize how draining it is to be around negative people, but they drain your energy and spirit in many ways. Negative people pull you down, so work to remove them from your life to the extent you can. Never get involved in the office pity party or complaint sessions that come your way. Seek out people that support you and that you feel good being around, and use these people to replace the negative people in your life. The most damaging source of negativity is ourselves. Most of us generate lots of negative self-talk that our minds accept as the truth and results in our being held back in many ways. We focus on our shortcomings, our problems, and spend our time predicting more bad news for ourselves, generating lots of fear and worry, while undercutting our ability to try new things, etc. Begin to focus on the positive aspects of you. What are your unique strengths? What have you accomplished? How are you different and better than other people? Use visualization and affirmations to build images of yourself accomplishing the things you want and use these to replace the negative images. Give yourself lots of credit for everything you do right, so you are getting even more positive news about yourself. Also, set aside 3 minutes every day to think about all the good things you have in your life right now. The process of thinking of the good things in your life will generate good feelings for you that will last much of the day. Don't forget to take care of your body. Eat healthy, cut out some bad habits, and get regular exercise in order to boost your self-esteem while building your strength and endurance, so you can accomplish more. Helping others will also help you feel better about yourself. Take time to get involved in a charity, animal shelter, or other activities that help others. You will get good feedback from others and develop a genuine sense that you are a good person. What you put out comes back to you, so make sure it is good that goes out. By replacing the negatives in your life with positives, you will make yourself and probably the world a better place. You will feel better mentally and physically, plus accomplish many of the things you wanted to. Nothing is ever accomplished without action, so start now to move your life ahead. Thanking you for taking the time to listen. I hope this helps you along your journey. For more content like this, please subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Until next time, salutations my friend.